This is the Mekong River Delta Tour, Tien Giang Tourism Development Center, and the Turtle Island Information Travel Guide for visitors to Vietnam. The Mekong River Delta is essential to life in Vietnam and shouldn't be missed. If you plan to take a Mekong River Delta tour and are coming from Ho Chi Minh City, then watch this video till the end. Information in this video will include directions, information, fees, and of course we'll share our own experiences and tips. Keep watching this video to see this mighty waterway and the life that thrives around it. If you find this video helpful, like this video and write a comment. We really want to hear from you so we can keep improving our content. Welcome to Hipfig. If you're a travel enthusiast, then join our community by subscribing to this channel. This is the Ho Chi Minh City Travel Guide series. This episode is the Mekong River Delta Tour to Turtle Island, located in the Tien Giang Province of Vietnam. Located about 76 kilometers southwest of Ho Chi Minh City, the Mekong River Delta in Vietnamese means the Nine Dragon River. The Mekong Delta area encompasses over 40,500 square kilometers and surrounds 12 provinces in Vietnam. There are many different private companies which offer multi-day, full-day, and half-day tours that offer tours of the Mekong Delta from Ho Chi Minh City, which vary in cost from about $50 to $300 and upwards, depending on your choice of tour. If you're coming straight from Ho Chi Minh City, it will take about 2 to 2.5 hours to get to this area by car, and maybe slightly faster by boat. We booked a full-day tour on Expedia, and it was great. We highly recommend booking a half-day or full-day tour if this is your first time in Vietnam. We have added a link to this tour for your convenience. It costs about $80 per person for a full-day combo tour, which included Cu Chi tunnels and Mekong Delta, and transportation to and from our hotel in Ho Chi Minh City. Our tour included admission to Cu Chi tunnels, a boat tour of Mekong Delta, lunch, water, snacks, and even beer at the end, and an English-speaking, knowledgeable tour guide who escorted us in our small group for the whole time. Our tour began with a tour of Cu Chi tunnels, and by the way, check out our travel guide for Cu Chi tunnels and other videos on Ho Chi Minh City if interested on Hipfig travel channel or hipfig.com. After Cu Chi tunnels, we stopped at the Mekong rest stop at Tien Giang for a late lunch. It was pretty good, and the fried Thai tuong fish wrapped in rice paper with olive condiments were especially delicious. After lunch, our luxury van drove us to the Tien Giang Tourism Development Center in the city of My Tho. Our guide went in and got us tickets for the private ferry to Turtle Island, and then we walked to Pier 2. We were greeted by a smiling woman who ferried us to Turtle Island through the calm waters of the My Tho River, a tributary of the Mekong River Delta. There are 4 islands to visit in this area of the Mekong Delta, all named after symbols of peace and prosperity. They are named Dragon, Phoenix, Unicorn, and Turtle. We will only cover Turtle Island. As we sailed through the wide My Tho River, a tributary of the Mekong Delta, we could appreciate why the Mekong Delta is known for its agriculture and aquaculture. Land lying along the Mekong River Delta are mostly flat terrain with rich soil. Almost 2/3 of this region's land can be used for agriculture, particularly rice. The Mekong Delta is also Vietnam's most important fishing region. We saw many fishing vessels, big and small, going up and down the My Tho River, a part of the greater Tien River, a tributary of the Mekong River system. Once we reached our destination, we harbored at the small port on Turtle Island. We had to hop off the bow of the island, which was a bit tricky, but part of the adventure. We arrived late afternoon, so the island had barely any tourists. Once on the island, we were given tours of the local beehives and got samples of honey and honey byproducts, which were offered for purchase if we wished. After sampling some honey, we walked through a marketplace which was closing up since we arrived late. Then we stopped at another covered hut for tea and a sample of some of the local fruit. During our snack time, we were treated to local musicians playing Vietnamese traditional music played with monochord and guitar music, accompanied by singers dressed in traditional Vietnamese dress. After our snacks and drinks, we walked through groves of mango, dragon fruit, longan, pineapple, papaya, banana, and giant jackfruit trees. By the way, Turtle Island really was deserted until 1955, until its first settler, Mr. Pham Khao Thang, settled on the island. The settlers here created a closed levee system to avoid flooding in the area, and of course, all the fruit trees were planted by them. We walked towards the backwaters of the island, and we got into small wooden canoes and sailed through narrow water channels. We watched along the riverbank, waved at other boats passing by, and just enjoyed the ride. As we navigated through the calm waters, we saw many homes of locals, and we were introduced to a new fruit, the brown-shelled water coconut, which grew in the water.
So on the true size, you can see the water coconut.
At the end of our short boat ride, we got off the boat, which is a bit tricky but fun, and then we were escorted to the coconut candy factory. At this little factory, we saw how the coconut candy was produced. We were given samples of taffy-like candy made with the coconut and made purchases for our friends back home. By the way, you can purchase these candies elsewhere, but the prices here were slightly cheaper than the other places. The sun was going down and it was time for us to leave. We waited along the dock for our boat and took time to enjoy the garden and surrounding view of the water. Sun's going down. Keep watching this video or you'll miss the best part of the river cruise. After a long day of touring, we got back on the boat onto the river and sailed back to the other side. On the way back, we were treated to the most fantastic view. The sun was setting behind the Rach Mieu Bridge. We watched the sun go down, accompanied by the sweet sound of the water flowing and the hum of the engine of our small ferry. What a perfect way to end a long day touring. Although a bit touristy, a tour of the Mekong Delta is worth the time, effort, and money. Happy travels! Go to hipfig.com for more information or go to our Hipfig travel channel on YouTube and be sure to subscribe for regular updates.